Hi everybody, welcome to Music Moves for Piano Book 3, Unit 15A. Let's go ahead and get started moving in duple meter. Do, day, do, chant macro beats on do. Do, 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 micro beats. Do, day, do, day, do, day, do, day. I'll chant macro beats, you chant micro beats. Do, 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 switch. Do, day, do, day, do, day, do, day. I chant divisions, you chant micro beats. Do-ta, data, do-ta, data, do-ta, data, switch. Do, day, do, day, do, day, do, day. I'll chant micro beats, you chant rest patterns. These are rhythm patterns that have rests in them. Ready, chant. Do, day, do, day, do, day, do, day. I'm going to give you the opportunity to do 2 of those rest patterns in a row. If there is one of you on the other side of the camera, then I'd like for you to do 2 rest patterns in a row. If there are 2 of you on the other side of the camera, then I'd like for one of you to chant micro beats while the other person chants rest patterns. And then for the second pattern, I'd like for you to switch. All right. Do, day, do, ready, go. 1, 2, I'm going to sing a song called My Snowman. La, mi, do, la, si, la. Go ahead and sing the resting tone with me, please. La. So the creative movement for this song is to pretend that you're a tall snowman, a tall, beautiful snowman who is melting in the sun. All right. So every time I stop singing, freeze, ha, ha, and sing la, or you can move to macro beats and micro beats. Bum, ba, 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 bum. La, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum. La, ba, 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 bum. La, ba, bum. I'm going to sing the Siberian, oh no, I'm going to sing the Little Marionettes. Bum, bum. Go ahead and name the tonality after I sing this song. While I sing, the creative movement is to pretend that you're a marionette acting out a story in a puppet theater. Or you can move to macro beats and micro beats. Think about the tonality of this song. Pum, pum, ba, ba, pum, pa, pa, ba, 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 bum, pa, pa, ba, 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 bum, pa, pa, ba, 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 bum. This is in major tonality. And one more. This is the Siberian Husky. Ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum, bum, bum. The creative movement for this song is to close your eyes and pretend that you're a leafy willow tree blowing in the wind. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, ba, bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, ba, bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, ba, bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. It's amazing for me when I close my eyes how much more I can focus on the movement. So we are such visual creatures as humans. We tend to focus always on what we see. So sometimes when you shut that out, you can experience other things, movements, you can experience sounds more clearly. We're going to do some rhythm patterns in duple meter. These are all upbeat patterns. You're going to get lots of upbeat patterns in the pattern CD track that you'll be listening to this time. Spoiler alert, that's coming up as an assignment for this week. And I'm going to give you some different ones today. Do, day, do, here I go. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum, bum. Ba, 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 bum, bum, ba, 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 bum, bum, ba. So you notice with some of them, like that pattern, you have basically no time to breathe after I've stopped chanting. So make sure you breathe in that fourth macro beat of my pattern. So bum, bum, ba, 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 bum, bum, breathe. So make sure you breathe when I give you that opportunity. Here we go. Ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum. Ba, ba, bum, bum, ba, 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 bum, bum. Ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum. Ba, 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 bum, bum, ba, 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 bum, bum. Ba, bum, 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 bum. Ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum, bum. We're going to do our song to sing for this unit. This is called the Royal Guards. Go ahead. The creative movement for this song is moving in a very stiff, rigid manner. So stiff and rigid. Ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Can you sing the starting tone syllable of the song? I'll sing it one more time. Ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Ba, do, mi. Is this song in duple or triple meter? Ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. It's in triple. Go ahead and echo these rhythm patterns. We're just going to move to the macro beats of this song because this is a very fast triple. Remember, when you do this movement, if you move kind of like this, you will never feel the macro beat. So you have to move as if there's something right here that you're tapping up into the air, like a balloon or a ball. So you need that energy right where the beat starts. In conducting, we call this an ictus. So you need a point of energy right there where the beat is happening. And echo me, please. Dee-doo, dee-doo-da, dee-doo, dee-doo-da. Dee-doo, dee-doo-da, dee-doo, dee-doo. Let's think about the category of each pattern. Dee-doo, dee-doo-da, dee-doo, dee-doo-da. Upbeat. Hey, here we go. Dee-doo, dee-doo-da, dee-doo, dee-doo. Also upbeat. Let's think about where those rhythm patterns occur in the song, starting with the first one. Dee-doo, dee-doo-da, dee-doo, dee-doo-da. Ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. So just once, right at the beginning, followed by our second rhythm pattern. Dee-doo, dee-doo-da, dee-doo, dee-doo-da, dee-doo, dee-doo-da, dee-doo, dee-doo. Is this song in major or minor tonality? It's in major tonality. Go ahead and echo these tonal patterns. Bum, 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 bum. And on solfege, I'll sing them on bum. See if you can sing them back with me on solfege. Bum, bum, mi, do. Bum, bum, bum. like for you to think about the function of both of those patterns. The first one, mi, do, is a major tonic pattern. The second one, do, mi, so, is also a major tonic pattern. So I want you to think about every major tonic pattern that you hear in this song, not necessarily just mi to do and do to mi to so. Everything that you hear that's major tonic in this song. All right. Bum, ba, bum. Here I go. Ba, bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Now, I don't know if I can even sing the syllables for all of those and keep up. Let's see if I can do it. Mi do, ba mi do, mi do, ba mi do, mi so, so mi do, ba do, bum, ba bum. I don't know if it's really a tonal pattern, but it's just do. So no, it's not. So it's all over the whole song. And in fact, we don't have any other tonal patterns from any other chords. So that means that when we harmonize this, we're only going to use tonic. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I want you to listen for one more thing before we harmonize it. So I'd like for you to audiate the song to hear if the first two macro beat melodic pattern repeats. So 2 beats long. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. That. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. It does repeat, and it's a little hard to hear it because it happens really fast. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Go ahead and sing this song with me. Bum, ba-bum, sing with me. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-bum. There's basically no place to breathe, so wherever you can breathe is great, or if you can get it in one breath, that's wonderful. Go ahead and sing it one more time. Whoop, I'm getting ever so slightly flat. I'm going to go ahead and play do while we sing together. Bum, ba, bum, sing with me. Ba, bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Then I'd like for you to sing our root harmony, and all you do is sing do, do. So it's alternating macro beats. Do, do, bum, ba, bum, sing that please. Ba, bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. And I don't know if you noticed, but just now, as I was moving to the beats the first time, I didn't have energy where my beat started. Oh, where does the beat begin? So you have to have that energy. Think about it consciously if you need to do that. All right, moving on. We're going to do some keyboard skills. Go ahead and get yourself set up at the keyboard. Sit nice and tall. Check your distance. If you don't check your distance, you'll probably sit too close. If your arms are right here scrunched up next to your sides, you're too close. You need to have them not all the way out in front of you. That's too far, but just a little bit, so you can have a little bit of elbow room. So today what we're going to do, we've got a couple of pages that we're going to look at. So for Unit 15, we're going to skip this stuff on the right side of the page like we've been doing in the last several units. We're going to do over on the left side for keyboard geography and technique numbers 1 and 2. So again, we're continuing to review A major and F sharp minor. So number 1, review the A major scale, tonic dominant, tonic melodic cadence, and tonic arpeggio. Review the F sharp minor, tonic dominant, tonic melodic cadence, and tonic arpeggio. Review the tonic dominant, tonic arpeggios when A is do and F sharp is la. So I will give you some specific assignments for that last one, but first let's play the A major scale. Choose a hand. Think about how your arm is balanced behind each finger. Have a thumb that's tall enough that the rest of your hand can follow suit so that your hand doesn't do this. If your hand does that, your thumb didn't play tall enough. Right there. go ahead and play the A major scale in both hands. Let's do the tonic, dominant, tonic, melodic cadence. I'll play in one hand, and let's sing. Do, re, so, ti, so, fa, re, ti, do, re, do. It's pretty high for my voice. I think it's fine. But it might feel like you have to sing up out of the top of your head a little bit. Go ahead and play and sing the tonic, dominant, tonic, melodic cadence. And we'll do the tonic arpeggio. Go ahead and play that. And then F sharp minor, tonic, dominant, tonic, melodic cadence. Let's sing. La, do, re, mi, si, re, re, ti, si, la, do, la. Play and sing, both hands. And tonic arpeggio. Tonic, dominant, tonic arpeggios when A is do and F sharp is la. So for this one, I'm going to have you turn back one page to page 45. So for the tonic, dominant, tonic arpeggios, we're going to add connected style both in major tonality and in minor tonality. So we had done separated style last time. Make sure if you're not singing the roots while you play, that at least afterward you play just the roots and sing those. Do, do, so, do. So go ahead and play connected style and then sing the roots afterward if you can't sing while you play. That's for A major. And then we're going to do the same thing for F sharp minor. For me, I could easily go either up to me or down to me. Either way is fine. So go ahead and play and sing the roots either as you play or afterward. Make sure you mark down connected style with today's date. If you want, you can sing the syllables. That's the roots. So if you're able to sing the roots while you play, you can mark today's date on that as well. Turning back to page 46, learn the tonic, subdominant tonic melodic cadence and arpeggios when A is do and F sharp is la. So this is our new stuff for today. So page 47 and 48. So on page 47, go ahead and play our tonic, subdominant tonic melodic cadence when A is do. Again, if it's comfortable for you, go ahead and use the fingering on the right for the right hand because it will set you up nicely to go to the subdominant chord. If that's not comfortable for you, if your hand is smaller than that, then go ahead and use thumb, middle, pinky. For the left hand, you're going to have to pick up your thumb. For today, you're just doing the cadence in each hand. You can certainly add more, but at a minimum, do the cadence in each hand. Go ahead and do those. Then we're going to play the arpeggios. So this is tonic twice, and then subdominant, and then tonic. All we're doing today is actually not the way that I just did it. You can do with the pedal or not, but we're playing in a separated style. With a pedal, it sounds like this. If you play with the pedal, make sure you change the pedal when you change the chord. So go ahead and play the tonic, subdominant, tonic arpeggios in a separated style. And then turning over, we're going to do the same things in F sharp minor. When La is F sharp, remember that when A is do, La is F sharp. These are relative keys. They share the same solfege on all the same notes, and they share a key signature. We call them relatives. melodic cadence. In each hand. Go ahead and play that. And then the arpeggios, same thing, separated style. I've been going up for the subdominant chord just because you don't have to go quite as far, and re is already in your hand. La, ti, do, re. Instead of having to find a long way over this way, but that's fine as well. So you can decide which way you want to go to play the subdominant chord. So go ahead and play the tonic and subdominant arpeggios in a separated style when F sharp is La. So those are all the keyboard skills for today. Looking over at the improv for the exploration, creativity, improvisation, we're going to skip number 1 because that relates more to the harmonic minor cadences that we're going to do next time. So we're going to go to number 2. Experiment with the sound of one minor triad and one major triad. This can be any minor triad and any major triad. You can think of any rhythm pattern that you want to do. That sounds like a jazz chord. So, do, to do, day, do, day, do. To have that sound melodic without having them next to each other. So you could also put them. There we go. That has a little bit better form. So any minor triad and any major triad. So every time that you do this, I'd like for you to use a different minor and a different major triad because it'll sound very different depending on which major triad and which minor triad you use. If you use B major and B minor, if you use F sharp major and D minor, you're going to have very different sounds. So experiment with that this week. So go ahead and now choose one major triad and one minor triad. For the sake of ease, you could probably put one in each hand. Here you go. Have fun with that. You're going to have a wide variety of sounds, I think, and I would love to hear one of those when we have our check-in. Then, for our review, let's go ahead and look backwards at Unit 14. So, we're going to look at Slovakian folk song. This is on page 44. Let's go ahead and review that. We're in duple meter, major tonality. Do is E. Melody starts on So. Let's go ahead and play our tonic, dominant, tonic arpeggios when E is Do. Go ahead and play those now if you didn't play them with me. And then let's go ahead and play this together. I will play both parts. You can play the melody by itself. You can play both. Up to you. Do, day, do, here I go. So remember at the beginning of this, we start with this dominant pattern. So, fa, re. So, fa, re. Which sounds a little bit. This is the problem. The more songs you get in your head, the more you start to hear snippets from other songs. I say it's a problem, but it's actually quite delightful. All right, and then after that, we have Do, Mi, Fa, Re, and then Do, Mi, So. So we keep going back and forth between dominant pattern, a tonic pattern, a dominant pattern, a tonic pattern. So, sol, fa, re, do, mi, fa, re, do, mi, sol. And we harmonize it slightly differently than that, starting on do, because of course, sol is part of tonic, do, mi, sol, as well as dominant. Sol, fa, re, ti. So it can go either way. All right, and the accompaniment just uses do for tonic and ti for dominant. Go ahead and play both parts, please. Do, day, do, play with me. So if you weren't noticing those dominant to tonic patterns, go ahead and play it again and just notice those as you go through. So when we take this to a new keyality or move to a new tonic, instead of E, let's move to, where can we move? It's a ways away. Let's go to A major. So for this one, before you start, play your tonic, dominant, tonic, arpeggios, something to get yourself in the key. Go ahead and play that. And then play these tonal patterns. So, fa, re, do, mi, fa, re, do, mi, so. And find do and ti. Let's go ahead and play both parts. Do, day, do, play with me. So go ahead and go to one other new keyality or new tonic besides A and go through that same process. Play your tonic, dominant, tonic arpeggios, think those tonal patterns, and then play both hands. Go ahead and do that. Mark today's date over here by both new keyalities. And we already did the tonic, dominant, tonic arpeggios in A major and F sharp minor. So looking back at unit 13, we're going to start on page 41 with our minor triads, continuing to practice these. So this week, I want you to keep working on whatever minor triads are most difficult for you. So I want you to pick your top 5 of minor triads that you just have trouble with. Let's say B minor is one of them. You can practice it the arpeggiated way, or kind of a whole format where you have the arpeggio and then the solid triads and then you do them together. You can just walk up to the keyboard and say, okay, B minor. Plop your hand down on it. You can find B minor, just find the 3 notes. Whatever you do, just keep as much as possible throughout these next couple of weeks practicing your top 5 most challenging minor triads. That's the thing for minor. Then we're going to do triple Love Somebody. So for this song, we already reviewed this last time. Go ahead and just play this with me once, and then we're going to put this in a new tonality and a new meter. So C major. Let's get ourselves oriented here. Go ahead and play something to get yourself in C major. You can do the tonic, dominant, tonic, melodic cadence, the arpeggios, something that gets C major in your head. And remember, the accompaniment starts on mi, fa, mi, re. Melody starts on do. Do-da-dee-do, play with me. So in a new tonality, you can play in any minor tonality that you already know. So we've done a number of different minor tonalities. We could play it in D minor. So make sure you think La, Do is where the accompaniment is going to start. Oh, no, new tonality. I'm thinking, yes, that's right, okay. Just want to make sure I've got the right thing in my head here. And then at the beginning, we start La, Do, Mi, and then go to T. So we put it all together. Do, da, dee, do, listen or play. So when you play it in a new tonality, make sure you play both hands. So if you don't know where to play, go ahead and play in D minor. And then we're going to do a new meter. Well, this will take us back to duple meter, which was where we started. So go ahead and play with me. Original key, C major. Do, day, do, play with me. Just took us right back. So if you didn't play with me just now or didn't remember, oh yeah, that's how the rhythm went originally, go ahead and play it now. If you have any trouble with that, let me know. Go ahead and mark today's date by either or both of those if you're able to do them. And that's all for our review today. In fact, that's all for our unit today. So here are your assignments. Get ready to write these down. Number 1, pattern CD, track 29. Hey, it's those upbeat patterns. And the book 3 audio track 30. So pattern CD, track 29, and audio track 30. Number 2, our keyboard geography and technique on page 46, left side of the page, numbers 1 and 2. Number 3 for our improv, same page, left side of the page, number 2. Make sure you experiment with different minor and major triads every day. Number 4, your tonic and subdominant chords, arpeggios and cadences when A is Do and F sharp is La. That's pages 47 to 48. That was also number 2 on the first page, keyboard geography and technique. So that's assignment number 4. Assignment number 5, in the back of the book, we're looking at the Polish folk song transposition project, which we started last time. This is on page 62. Go ahead and do projects 3, 4, and 5. You should be able to speed your way through this and finish. So projects 3 through 5 on page 62. Thank you very much for joining me for Music Moves for Piano, Book 3, Unit 15A. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.